Hello, everybody. Hi, Wings. How's the back treating you? What a day. What a day. Bad? I feel for you, dude. Back pain's got to be one of the worst things in the world to deal with. And for someone that's tall, it just gets worse. So don't grow up anymore, Wings. That's my advice to you. Oh, late coming out of work. Here I am still doing a stream. I'm knackered. I just want to go to bed. Whoa! I'm not going to waste a lot of time today. I'm just going to get straight into it, I think. Thanks, Wings. This is a Jude Bellingham shirt. Plus, I don't really have anything clean, so I thought I'd just throw a football shirt on. Hi, Rev. I'm stressed out, but we're still here. Hope everything is well. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time, as I just said to Wings. So I think we'll just get into it. Ugh. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off, Florbia, today. Let's get this fucking game done. That's what I say. The calamity. Let's go. Third night. I don't even remember what happened last time. Something about someone's eyes, yeah. I remember that. I remember going, my eyes, my eyes. I remember that bullshit mask problem. I remember that.
For you.
Pick up the phone, pick up the phone. That's like today at work. At like 2 PM, I just got bombarded by tens of calls. I wanted to cry. Right. What are we doing? Oh, okay. We know the drill by now. We played enough Fatal Frame. There is a washing machine going on in the background. I don't know if anyone can hear it, but it's really, really pissing me off. It's not in the game, it's in my actual house. So if you can hear it, I solely... Oh my god, there's lots of ghosts in here. Hi, Grobbo Streamies. Oh, this might sound stupid. Maybe I just don't know your Twitch name, but Grobbo Streamers, that is cult, isn't it? Yes, I knew it. I'm very happy. I'm very happy I got that right. Sorry I didn't immediately recognize you. I've had a very long day. I hope you've had a great day. Hope everyone's ready for some amazing Fatal Frame
Don't you
gameplay.
recognize me?
Did work manage to get entertaining at all? I wouldn't say entertaining. I'd just say really, really annoying. It's always fun when someone calls in sick and then you have to wait long, you know. Because where I work, you have to wait for another person to, like, come in, basically, before you can go home. So, I mean, it could have been worse. I could have done a double shift. Thankfully, I didn't do a double shift. But really kicked my day into motion, so to speak. Okay, this is going to be something for the math question. So there's going to be another maths question later. You know we're in dire straits when I'm drinking a cup of coffee and not some form of alcoholic beverage. I've had no time to prepare for this stream. Moon Shrine. The small shrine in the atrium of Homoro Mansion is called the Moon Shrine. It enshrines the maidens who were sacrificed in rituals. Inside the Moon Shrine is an empty well called the Moon Well. The moonlight shines down to the bottom of the on the night of the ritual. The Rope Shrine Maiden, Jesus Christ, how many shrines? Is supposed to purify her body with moonlight at the bottom of the well. The bottom of the well is connected to the basement, and only the maiden uses this path to reach the basement. According to the legend, the first Rope Maiden was buried in the Moon Shrine. However, no body or documents were found inside. I wonder where the first Rope Maiden has been enshrined. Who knows? Who cares? Can we not take a picture here? The game is like acting like I can take a picture. Hello? Okay, whatever. I'm assuming we can finally go in that... I mean, it seems like the whole fucking house is falling apart, so... Maybe we're in the final act, but, I'm assuming we can go in that house that was locked with the mirror this time. It's only taken 4 streams to get there. We can only hope. Hopefully. I mean, I don't know where else I'd go at this point. Literally gone all over the house. I was thinking about games to play after this, and I know we discussed Chicken Little earlier in the Discord. That was a very fun conversation. It's on the list, I think. I think I might flip a coin between that and something else I'm thinking of. Okay, we're being attacked by dust. Hi, Auntie. Hope everything's been well with you today. Cat in the Hat. I didn't know the Cat in the Hat had a PS2 game. kind of want to play one of the Bond games from the PlayStation 2. That's my first instinct at the moment is to play a Bond game. Okay, so can we not? I feel like everything early 2000s had a movie tie-in game. Yeah, my favorite is is it G-Force? The film about the fucking guinea pigs or whatever, that like secret agents. That had a bomb-ass Wii game, but it probably doesn't play very well. What is that supposed to be? Some other place shows in the photo. Well, we obviously missed something because we can only go one way. The OG Avatar game was class. When we talk Avatar, you're talking the Nickelodeon show or Avatar Jim Cameron Avatar. Because if it's Avatar Jim Cameron Avatar, I would agree with you. Blue people, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. That game was cool. Because you could, like, choose sides as well. I'm assuming I missed something in this room. Obviously, the best movie tie-in game of all time has got to be Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 2. That might be a game we could play, actually. That would be fun. That's probably in, like, my top, like, 20 games ever, I'd say. Hi, Garfield. Thanks for joining me today. We're trying to finish this Fatal Frame. We don't really know what we're doing, but we're going to give it our best shot. We clearly missed something in this room, because there was a clue, but it wasn't letting me get it. Sorry, I've just bipped the microphone. Okay, it's letting me get it this time. Okay, well, I don't know what that achieved. Maybe we have to kill all ghosts and that will unlock something. No, there definitely is nothing we can do here. I hope I'm not wandering around again for half an hour like I was last time. Is that a graphical error? Yeah, it is. I think the game has finally given up. I mean, look at this here. We've got to night 3 and it's just begun to implode. I don't know if you could actually see that on the recording, but I can definitely see it on my end. I think this game is trying. Well, maybe these streams are just trying to teach me to use an actual PlayStation 2 and not emulate everything. You think in the year 2025 they'd have emulation, especially PS2 emulation, down to like a T, but clearly not. I'm hoping it's just something really obvious that I've missed. Because what else could it be? The cycle repeats. Yeah, the cycle does repeat. Although I've come back in here now and it's done another earthquake. And do we need to cause an earthquake? Is that what the game is? Is that what the game is hinting? So to me in this photo, it looks like the ceiling has come in. So how does one blow up the building? I don't understand. Wait, we had a map this whole time? Could have known with this information 3 streams ago. It's like it's a running theme with this video game that we just don't. We have like no comprehension skills. That is just it's amazing. It's really amazing. What is that noise that keeps happening? Can anyone else hear that? The clue noise keeps playing over and over and over again. Oh my god. It's like it's trying to piss me off. Oh. You can hear that too. It's so annoying. I'm gonna go into a different room. Actually, I can't deal with that anymore. Okay, it's fine here. Jesus Christ! It's the clue noise going over and over and over again. Between that and the fucking washing machine, I can hear to the right of me. I wanna cry. Right, okay. I can't believe we've just started and I'm already stuck. Guess we can do some upgrades. Who wants to do some upgrades? Oh, we could have done this all the whole time. That would have been cool. Just thought, taking a photo, maybe that will do something, but no, it doesn't do anything. There's got to be something really, really simple that we're missing somewhere. Knowing this game, it would be like, click this random piece of wall somewhere, and you'll explode the building. Oh, okay, well no, there was something there, but that's not what we wanted. All I can think of is like, do we have to kill all the ghosts, and then maybe that will do it? But if that is the case, why didn't they spawn before? The game's a bit silly sometimes. Yeah. Not what we want. The game does not want to be silly. We want it to be easy. So it's still saying there's like, the camera's still saying there's more. So maybe we just have to go on a ghost killing spree. Just call the Ghostbusters? I would, but considering this lady is using a camera out of the the 1800s, like late 1800s, I don't think she's got a phone. That would have been my first instinct. Did anyone ever play the Ghostbusters game that was on the 360? It was like it's essentially Ghostbusters 3. That was an amazing game. Wow, we could play that as well. So many ideas on the Florbia stream. We're just gonna press A on everything. What's this say? Part of the floor has fallen through. The base of the pillar is showing. Yes, I played it when it got released a few years back. Did it get re-released on like PS4? I never got around to playing it again, but I remember when it came out because I'm a big I was a big Ghostbusters kid when I was when I was a kid, so I remember playing it on 360. We've got to be missing something so obvious. I had the DS game when I was silly. I couldn't figure out what I was doing. Was that one where you had to like leave the fire? Like, it was like you had to go on like dynamic missions, and you could like leave the firehouse and like drive the Ecto 1 like anywhere. I meant to say little. Yeah, I assume that because it's still silly, Riv. Yeah, that was a fun game, from what I remember. I'm still waking up. No, I'll let you off. I'll let you off on that one. Okay, what we'll do is we'll check this room one more time. If we can't find anything glaringly obvious, we are going to seek some third-party external help because I can't put myself through this. I'm clicking A on literally everything. Amazing. Like, the only thing that we've been given... Thank goodness for game guides, I know. The only thing we've been given in this section is... Who the fuck is this guy? Is, like, one of the notes with the numbers on, like you would have to do a maths quiz, like a maths puzzle, like before. But where is the thing to do the puzzle with? Who is hitting me? I'm getting killed by a flame! This game is trying its best to fuck me off. Playing Fatal Frame after a shitty day at work isn't for the faint-hearted. I know. I know what my editor can focus on for the next video. Right, well, what we'll do, now we've killed another ghost down here, and that was quite a tough one. Maybe that was a trigger for something. We'll go back upstairs, see if that's done anything, and if it hasn't, then I will I will look it up, okay? How many more times do you think I will have to look at a game guide before we finish this game? Whoever's closest, at least 5. At least 5? Jesus. Where's the faith gone? At least 2. Okay. That's a little bit more generous. You are correct. Thank you. I have faith in you, just don't have faith in this game. Well, that's very nice of you to say. I agree. Maybe it'll be another running theme that every game that I play, like just every single time we get to the end of the game, it just suddenly goes really shit. But what's annoying is I will look at a guide and it'll be like we'll be missing the most obvious thing ever, and it'll just make me look like an idiot. Which I guess is like good to make me look like an idiot, but, you know, my self-esteem will be all over the place. Like, why does this randomly glow? It'll be like, go to these 5 glowing spots and wait there for 15 minutes, but you have to be doing a perfect 180 every 3 seconds. Okay, well, nothing changed. That's why I never look up guides, because I always end up kicking myself. Oh my god, hi Conan. Conan, we're having a mare. And by we, I mean I am. I'm having a mare. I don't know. Oh, wait. It's gonna be here, isn't it? Yep. Oh, for fuck's sake. No. Thanks, Conan. That was all Conan. It was there the whole time. I swear we looked there before, by the way. I had to fucking go back 20 minutes. I swear to God we looked there. Conan's aura did that. Yeah, thank you, Conan. You actually saved my entire stream. I can't believe that was there the whole fucking time. We're just lit like that, green cam. Get in. I know next time we get stuck on a puzzle, I'm gonna ring you on Discord if you know, and you can provide some expert advice. She got scared by lightning after everything we've been through in this game. Okay. I'm gonna hit you with the have you tried? I wouldn't be mad. We need all the help we can get here on the Florbia stream. I don't know why now, but like in the 3rd night, the places that you can take the photos have become really specific. And thus is making my life a living nightmare. I've also ran out of the good film that I've been using for the past 3 hours. This is what film school in Durham is like after 11 PM. Shout out to all the Durhams out there. I used to talk to a girl that was going to Durham Uni, and I can confirm that's what it's like. Uh-oh. Hang on, was this room here the whole time? Show the maiden no mercy. Cast the rope on her limbs from right arm, then the other. From the right foot, then the other. Okay. Okay, so we got the rope. High pipe. A bunch of Durham gal came to the house party. How was that? How was that for you? Okay, right arm to the other. So is that my right or? That's right, isn't it? I was blackout, but apparently I was glazing them. May I never drink again. Okay, that was clearly... Was that the right thing to do? Oh wait, you can talk to... you can read it before. There is only one place in the world. I am quite a good drinker, but there's only one place in the world that that causes me to get blackout, like drunk, and it's my friend's house. Because he has this like giant house. Hang on, we're doing this wrong. He has this like giant house, and for some reason, like it gives me the sort of like safety to just get absolutely obliterated. Could be worse. I guess it could be worse. It's just a lot of the time it's like I see people at these parties that I've not seen in like a year at least. And it's like my reputation just goes down the drain every single time. Too much cheap beer. Oh, every time I drink spirits I end up blacking out. Yeah, I tend to just like, if I'm going out for like a whole day, I'll try and like drink beer in the morning, like, and then early afternoon, and then like I'll try and just like keep myself, I don't know, behaved with spirits nowadays, you know, and try not like rush anything. How the fuck does this puzzle work? Right, this is the only place where we can use the rope. Feeling fancy, so again, Aldi vodka, then don't remember after 9 PM. 20 quid for memory loss. Okay, well, we figured that puzzle out just by pressing lots of buttons until it worked. Aldi vodka that is dangerous. I have a rule when it comes to... I know you go to uni, so I guess it's a bit different for you, but... I have a rule when it comes to buying spirits, and like it has to be like a real brand. Although I always find that Absolute Vodka, out of any vodka brand, gets me the most fucked up. I need my kidney sorted ASAP. I miss my soju. Can't even drink on Christmas. How sad is that? That is sad. With working on Christmas, and I've worked on Christmas for the last 3 years now. Like Christmas morning, like our house, like the first thing we do is get a little cheeky Bucks Fairs on the go. So now I can't do that anymore. You ain't about the Glens? No, I like Russian Standard. Russian Standard is probably the most easily drinkable for me. Although nowadays I don't really have whiskey a lot. I have like I'm a not whiskey, sorry. I don't really have vodka a lot. I'm more of a whiskey drinker. I legit have chocolate and Bucks Fizz for brekkie on Christmas. That's the best way to be. We have this really fun game that we do in our family, where we don't really get chocolate for Christmas anymore. Like no one gets like established like chocolate. What we do is on Christmas Eve or on like the 23rd or whatever, we have a big game of bingo. Essentially, like with our family, and then like some of the extended family come around and stuff, and then essentially like we for weeks in advance we buy lots of chocolate every time we go to the shop. If you go into the shop, you got to buy chocolate to like put it in the pot per se, and then we'll play bingo, and you'll get a prize for getting a line, a prize for a full house. So depending on how you do on the bingo, depend, like, you know, that's how much chocolate you're gonna get for Christmas, essentially. So it can get a bit toxic sometimes, as you can imagine. There's some years where I get quite a bit of chocolate for Christmas, and then there's some years where we don't get anything. But that's just how the cookie crumbles. My coffee has just gone very cold. Very high stakes. Yeah. I just think it keeps it interesting. You know, you don't know what you're gonna get. Although last year my sister's girlfriend won essentially everything and ruined Christmas. So I don't think she's invited this year. Right, okay. Let me look. Why won't it let me move the other one? Imagine you win, but it's all bounty and Turkish delights. Hey, that'd be some people's, you know, like wet dream. I mean, it isn't for me, but I don't like bounties. My nan used to buy in boxes of chocolate for people, but then she'd slowly eat away at them before she could give them to anyone. Oh, that method remains unpatched. As a kid, like, did you ever like try and sneak a day on an advent calendar? I didn't, but my brother and sisters have. And it always caused drama in the house. I bought my mum these specific chocolates she likes for her birthday, and I ate them all the next day, so I had to get them more. You used to all the time. Yeah, I was just too scared of the consequences. I was like, you can't go against the advent calendar. It's like one of the unwritten rules of the universe. Okay, so we need to get this one in the top corner down there. Okay, well that's not worked at all. I knew my brother wouldn't be in on Tuesdays, so I just took dates from Tuesdays. That's smart, oh my god. I think just the temptation of eating the chocolate was enough for my siblings. Oh, we still done this wrong. Okay, so how do we get this one into that corner? Last year I ate my whole calendar on like day 3 because I was hungover. I guess when you're an adult, I guess when you're an adult, you've got slightly better. You can do whatever you want. Actually, I haven't had my advent calendar today. We're gonna do my advent calendar live on stream. Ugh. This is peak content. Alright, everybody, I want you to guess what it's gonna be. So, is it the 9th? It's the 9th today, isn't it? Okay? See if we can open this up on camera and have it not look terrible. Snowman. Oh, yeah, it's Cadbury. Wait. Does Auntie oh, okay. There's people that know. Okay, well, I think... Okay. Rib's saying present. Santa. Snowman. Oh, Auntie doesn't have a dairy milk one. Okay, well... It was a gingerbread man. Which is probably, I think, the GOAT. Other than that, all the star... The gold star is probably pretty good as well. So... Unlucky, guys. We'll do this segment again on Thursday, so get your predictions in. Write it down for the quiz that you got a gingerbread man on day 9. I've been doing my own little mini production, so it's cool to share with other people, you know. Okay, let's see if we can figure out this bullshit puzzle. Look. We must be missing something. So this needs to go here. This needs to go up. Wait. No, fuck. You get the same brand of calendar every year, or you change it up every year, bloke. There was a few years ago where I didn't have one, so I think my nan felt bad for me, or my nan had a spare one, so she brought like one of those like cheap chocolate Peppa Pig ones. So that's what was that was my calendar. But I'm usually Cadbury, just because Cadbury is probably my favorite chocolate. I tried to play my Fatal Frame game 3 times, and I can't bring myself to play past the tutorial. It's like my brain knows it'll just make me suffer if I continue. My nan is who gives me my calendars. Oh, that's nice. Is it a Peppa Pig one? Because I will be honest, that Peppa boy, it was kind of gas. It was amazing. Made me rethink life. Oh, this is still the wrong. This is still wrong. My mum did a homemade one when I was at home. It was wooden and all. I get Peppa Pig one every year. Nice, Auntie. What did I have for dinner? Well, because I worked late, I haven't actually had anything to eat yet. So I'll be having food after this. But I don't know what to have. So, everybody give me some suggestions. We don't really have anything in, so I'm probably going to have to go get something from the shop. Get a kebab. Ooh, that is a good idea. Or pie. Yeah, I could get a pie. It's just co-op don't really do good pies. Now I want a pie. I want a pie as well. I'm just thinking. What could I have? I don't really want to spend too much money. Can we do it cheap? What we need to do is we need to figure this puzzle out before I go insane. Oh, okay, we did it. I just locked in for a second there. Bread and water. My town don't have a co-op apart from the funeral car. Can't exactly get a pie from there, though. No, you can't. Unfortunately, where I live, the co-op's probably the best option. The mystery of the cabinet and the moon well. This is all just a bunch of... I'm not reading this. If we get stuck on something later, we know to read the Moonwell research. What I really want is I want like some like tacos, or I like saw on TikTok the other day like a like really easy like enchilada recipe. That's what I want. I want to make the enchiladas. Not enchiladas, fucking quesadillas. Sorry, I'm mixing up my Mexican food. The co-op pizza and Ben and Jerry's deal is a stuff of legends. Yeah, the co-op pizza is actually low-key kind of fire. You also wanted quesadillas? I love Mexican food. That little like Mexican place that I put in the Discord when I was on holiday, I think might be like in my all-time favorite places I've ever been. All my TikTok favorites is food recipes. Yeah, right now my TikTok favorites is just like places in Japan and Tokyo to go. And my friend that's coming with me just keeps on sending me stuff. No, don't go in the door. It changed the game. The best burger I've ever had was someone I had in a cafe on holiday. Think about it often. It's funny how food can do that, you know. And it's so annoying that my phone got fucking stolen, and because I don't pay for iCloud storage, all of my food photos from the past like 2 years I've had that phone are gone forever, other than the ones that I posted in the Discord. It's so sad because now I can't look back anymore without fucking loading Discord up and scrolling forever. They can't take my memories. Well, yeah, exactly. Is that supposed to look like that? Okay, that's bullshit. I once got a really good burger from a restaurant that was like a fake American diner. Point you redeem this bad boy. That is a terrible. If you get the full res picture of that photo, it's maybe one of the worst photos of all time. That was coincidentally the day after I had my fucking phone stolen, and I had like no sleep, and I was having a coffee on the train station platform. And I thought, this would make a great idea for an email. I love the flash on the face cam, flashing your face like one of the ghosts. Yeah, that's the only downside to having the computer where it is. Technically, I'm using, because there's not enough space under the stairs for me to put like any sort of lighting solution. I'm using the light from the kitchen to shine this way. Oh, look. And I'm using the light from the hall, which is very dim in real life, to come this way. So the lighting isn't ideal, but when we play a game or we have something flash up on the screen, you get a very, very quick mugshot of me. So I do apologize. Eventually. I like it though, it's cozy. Yeah. Eventually, when I move this computer upstairs, because it needs fucking... This computer needs formatting and all sorts of stuff. When I eventually move it upstairs, we're gonna have some nice mood lighting, so that'll be better. It'll be better for atmospheric horror games like this one. What even is the plot of this game? Some fucking ghost captured your brother. It's essentially... I'll say it again. It's essentially Luigi's Mansion. And you gotta rescue your brother or something. Okay, what even hit me there? I feel like we've been trying to figure out the plot for the last 3 streams. Yeah, it's not very coherent, I will say. Essentially, like, what's been happening is, like, it's like based... I think this is the last night. So you're at this house for 3 nights and you're getting haunted. And each night is like a different theme. What is hitting me? Looking for our brother and the house is full of maths puzzles. Yeah, exactly, basically.
Our only purpose is to die.
Oh, and it's also got really good voice acting. Bro, the church bells have been going for like 20 minutes straight, and I thought it was the game. Yeah, I mentioned earlier that my washing machine is on at the moment, and I don't think you can hear it on stream, but I can hear it, and it's really annoying. Do I believe in ghosts? That is a funny one. I believe that I wouldn't be surprised if they existed. Essentially, my brother, not my brother, my mother. If you spoke to my mother, she would say that she does, because she says that she has like categorically seen them before. So I don't know. Maybe. Maybe we'll be visited. Maybe playing so much Fatal Frame will cause an occurrence. What about you, Conan? Do you believe in ghosts? Does anyone here believe in ghosts? We could do like a Florbia in real life ghost hunting stream. That would be fun. I had a weird ghostly experience once. I've always been weary since. I've like... that sort of thing is like strange to think about. And you can like talk about it for hours because... like everyone's had an experience where they felt uncomfortable in that sort of situation. My family home is next to a graveyard, so I reckon they would have shown themselves by now. Maybe they're just really busy. Maybe they're busy haunting everyone else.
Why did you become attached to this world?
Yeah, I think ghosts would be... I don't know, maybe there's some cool ghosts out there or something, but... I think... Oh shit, wrong button. I think... I'm more on the... When it comes to like things that may or may not exist, I'm on the like the alien sort of train, and not the ghosts. Maybe they don't want to. Maybe they don't want to do their work so close to home. Yeah, exactly. That'd be boring. Oh my god, this guy's fucking juking me. My mum was on the toilet and I was outside the bathroom talking to her. No one else was at home and we both heard my wardrobe open and close from my room. Well, actually, now I'm thinking about it, there's... When we were like younger, we used to go to the same caravan park every year, around the same time of year. And this is like when my oldest sister, well, one of my older sisters, was still young enough to have like dolls. And she had this one really creepy doll this one year, and she hated it. The whole family hated it. It was just it was horrible. So before we go on holiday, my dad puts this doll in the loft. And our loft in our house is like not easily accessible. So we come back from this week's long holiday. No one's been in the house or anything. And this doll that had been put in the loft was back on my sister's bed, like on the pillow, like kind of like laying, like facing the door, sort of thing. So fuck knows what happened there. Bro, I say I don't believe in ghosts, but you wouldn't catch me doing Ouija boards and shit. That house getting put on the market. Yeah, well, you know, same house. We still live in the same house. I think it's just like, with Ouija boards, it would be my luck that, like, I would do one, and that would be the one that worked. Like, that would be the one that opened up Hal, or whatever. Exactly. Yeah. I think it was that one. Okay, there's one more place we've got to go. Like, that would be a long day when you're just trying to have some fun with your mates and you accidentally revive Satan. I do one in the one house where the most evil serial killer ever happened to be. Yeah. Yeah, I think you got to choose, like, who are you doing it with, like, carefully. Because there'll be that one guy that'll be fucking with it. They'll say, oh, I'm not doing anything. And he's the one orchestrating it all. Before I just go running around, maybe there's a photo I can look at. Okay, we've done that. We've done that one. We've done that one. Have we done this one? Yeah, we did that one. Gravestone. Okay, where's the gravestone? Let's go try and find the gravestone. It's going to be outside. I'd say I somewhat believe in ghosts, but not mediums or whatever they're called. Yeah, I'm not. I don't really know anything about that. I'm not the best person to ask. Be that one guy rage baiting the ghost. Yeah, like, you know, this soul's been, you know, tormented for life. It's in this sort of limbo, and here you've got somebody fucking rage baiting it. Okay, what the fuck? Don't die. We have not died all game. We're not gonna die now. Okay, alright, we might die now. You'd be fuming though if you could actually talk to the dead, but everybody would think I'm a scammer. Well, I guess people still make money off of it, you know. You get like people that say, I can talk to your like uncle that passed away or something, and people still buy into it, you know. I don't think it's going to be in here. I didn't realize that's what mediums were. That's what puts me off. They prey on people who are grieving and stuff. Well, yeah, I think that's just, you know, classic human manipulation. Okay, this gravestone's got to be out here somewhere. Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe it's this way. We haven't tried this way. Not that door. Oh my god! Casey! How are you doing, Casey? You caught me at a good time. We've got the chat going. We're talking about ghosts. It is a Christmas miracle. Casey was my last Infinity Stone. Casey, do you believe in ghosts? We're talking about ghosts. As you can see, we're also killing ghosts at the same time. I can't believe that famous Nev Nation Discord chatter Casey Payne is here, everybody. And it's everybody's favourite math puzzle. Ghosts hate to see me coming with my Polaroid camera. When I go to Japan in January, I'm taking a fucking disposable with me, okay? Just in case this sort of thing pops off. Fatal Frame would have prepared me for what's going to happen. Okay, well, let's try 1347 first. Right, 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got good at the math puzzles. Sorry I'm at McDonald's like the greedy gobble garnet I am. Man had to order. I don't believe in ghosts. Okay, so currently we're very skeptical here in the Florbia stream. What are you getting from McDonald's? Because that's making me hungry. I've not had anything to eat yet. You reckon the ghosts hate Polaroids more than me when I'm at a house party? Oh, yeah, long day. I've got a friend that loves taking disposable photos. And he brings it everywhere. The £5 thing. The meal deal? I mean, at McDonald's instead of being sociable in break room. I wish that I could leave my work domain to go. We have like a Burger King like across the street, and like another couple of things, but like I can't leave the building. I would get sacked. So I have to resort to having food out of our restaurant if I'm having anything. That place is a prison, honestly. I don't even know I work there. What is the name of the game? Basically, it's a survival horror. So think your your typical Resident Evils, something like that. But instead of shooting the ghosts, we have to shoot them with a camera, and that's the gimmick. That's the entire game, and you got to figure out some puzzles, and we're very good at doing the puzzles. And hopefully we're near the end of the game. Puzzle is life. We could play like, I don't know if anyone's heard of Myst or some like 90s like point and click games. That might be cool one day. On like a little chill vibe. We can play like Monkey Island or something. I've got so many ideas. I kind of want a burger now. Now that I had to lock in for a Clash Royale dub. Mobile gaming never took off for me. I think I was like a big Angry Birds kid when I was young, and then like never did anything after that. Was I a Moshi Monsters or a Club Penguin guy? A little bit of both, I'd say. Okay. So we gotta find a cube. That's cool. Yeah, get myself on the iPad. Get myself on the like the iPod. You know, like the iPod Touch. I watched someone play the point-and-click Goose Points game, and Jeff Goldblum was in it for some reason. I didn't know that existed. Okay, so I've got to find a cube. I'd like to play like Oh wait, we can follow the blood. I'd like to play like Grim Fandango or something. That's a fun game if no one's ever played that before. Casey is the biggest iPad glazer. You see, I think like when I was a kid, like I played more games on like my DS, rather than like an iPad. iPad is so much fun. I don't have an iPad. I'm jealous now. You're making me jealous. I did used to like oh shit, we're out of film. I did used to like that one app for the, like you could like shoot the guns, and iBeer was class. I remember seeing iBeer when I was like 8 years old, and my cool uncle showed it me, and I thought this is the best thing in the world. I think that actually what started me off on my alcoholism. Casey tried to get me on the iPad when I met her, and I wasn't vibing with it. You just keep the iPad on you at all times. iBeer and the fake Razor apps for cinema. Casey's an iPad kid. What did people do like when they were eating? You know, before like mobile YouTube was invented, or TikTok. You know, how did people eat their food? I think the other one. I think it was 1837. No. Okay. This whole game is essentially dinner with no YouTube. You're legit my court jester right now in this barren McDonald's. Anytime, Casey. Anytime. Loki was boring, would rather watch Minecraft videos. Garfield says, I have a bunch of creepy dolls from my grandfather under my bed. What do you suggest I do with them? Burn them. Actually, no, burning them might set off the spirits that lie within them. I brought the iPad specifically so you can indulge, but I guess it's like having heroin and then trying Calpol. I guess so. Donate them, I say. Make it someone else's problem. Yeah, it'd be like a creepypasta. 1837. Okay, maybe we just put the wrong fucking numbers in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 7. Oh. We've tried that. They keep on coming back. I think you might need to call in some sort of paranormal investigator. Carmen Winstead, creepypasta low-key traumatized me. I'm a humble Sonic.exe guy. I think that was my first creepypasta. Or Ben Drowned. Ben Drowned is the goat of creepypastas. Oh my god. I remember seeing that when I was like 9. Scared the shit out of me. Maybe it's 1312. Could try 1312. Favorite fruit? I like a strawberry or a raspberry. I also like, you know, your humble orange or an apple. I'm quite capable when it comes to fruit. I'm quite adaptable. My name is Carmen Winstead. I am 17 years old. I am just like you. Did I mention I am dead? My mate sent me a jump scare link of it, and to this day I can't hack jump scares. I hate jump scares. It's like the classic the classic ones, like the German car advertisement where the car is going along the road, and then you get hit by that fucking weird zombie looking thing. I think that was my first time I ever felt terror in my entire life, because that was like still early YouTube days, and I remember like one of my older sisters showing it me. I don't know. I wonder how many cars, or was it a car advert, or was it car insurance? But I wonder how much of whatever product they were advertising actually was sold based off that advert. Where is this ghost? This is a really intense and epic fight. I used to see it on the Watch Mojo top 10 creepypastas. Bro, there was a jump scare in Amazing Spider-Man 2 and I still refuse to watch that film because of it. So Conan, yeah, do you like Five Nights at Freddy's? Okay, there's a crying woman or something in here. Speaking of Spider-Man, in the original Spider-Man, when Peter like is getting his powers and he's having that like nightmare, that when I was a kid, I used to watch Spider-Man like every day of my existence. But that's one scene that I just had to like not watch. I just like closed my eyes or I just looked away. Because there's like a jump scare of like a really stupid looking skull in it. Sometimes I want to talk about films with Conan, but he won't watch anything in cinema if he thinks it might have a jump scare. Yeah, leave the poor guy alone, you know. We're not all very brave. Does he not realize he can just close his eyes if they happen? My perfect horror film would be like, you go the whole film and it's really suspenseful. Like you're expecting something the whole film, but nothing ever happens, or does it? That sort of thing. It's like it plays on your mind. Don't go back up the ladder. Fuck me. I'll always get jump scared by something that isn't a jump scare, but actual jump scares don't get me. Yeah, I'm pretty good when it comes to jump scares, I guess. I think I get scared, but Like, unless something like proper gets me. Or maybe someone sneaks up on me I can't deal with. I recommend Rosemary's Baby. My mates wanted to watch it in school. My mates wanted to watch it in school, and I had to come up with 20 excuses not to go. Low-key, when I think about films where you have suspended disbelief, I always think about how Jamie E.C. could never watch it. Yeah, I really need to start watching films and at the same time think about what Jamie E.C. is on about. Aren't we looking for some sort of cube in here? Is that what, not what we're here in here for? I'm pressing A on everything. Jamie E.C. is a voice in my head. I watched Annabelle Creation a few months ago, and I just found it funny because of all the characters were dumb as hell. Yeah, but that's like every horror film ever. The worst is getting jump scared in real life. Like, if like someone like screams in your face, and this has happened to me. It's not even getting jump scared, but if someone just screams in your face, it's one of the most jarring experiences ever. So where the fuck was this guy the whole time? Why are people screaming in my face? It's hospitality. Work in hospitality and this is what happens to you. Alright, this ghost is pissing me off. I'm just doing a fucking circle. Where is this guy? I was walking home from night shift once and a crackhead stopped in front of me, screamed, and moved on. Yeah. The amount of crackheads I experience on a weekly basis is frightening. I think it's an area thing. It's I know it's kind of bad everywhere in this country, but Stoke is not the nicest place for this sort of thing. When I walk home, I have to take like 5 sharp corners, so there's like a 50-50 chance I get jump scared. This time of year as well, when it gets darker, like earlier, this like where I live isn't quite like lit properly in a lot of places, so you are just like walking through like dark streets and dark alleyways, and you know it can get a bit scary. Excuse me. I've been jump scared twice by my nan ever since I started sleeping with the earbuds in, because she'll just be standing there in my room trying to wake me up. I get jump scared by my alarm sometimes. The worst is when you have headphones in and someone taps you on the shoulder. Yeah, I can back that. Alright, well, we're still looking for this cube. Maybe we've got to leave the room. God, take all Florbia's jump scares, give it to Conan. There's got to be something we're missing in here. What else we got? Sometimes you get a repeated crackhead character though, and you build a rapport. Yeah, that happens a lot as well, unfortunately. One time I had when I was in Manchester, I was in the Piccadilly pub, which is, I'm sure if you're in Manchester, you know where that is. And I was in there with my dad. We were there doing a bit of Christmas shopping. This was last year actually, and we had some guy that was just, I don't know how he got in there, but he had like a bucket of like expensive prosecco or something. And he came down. Is it a spoons? Is the Piccadilly a Spoons or is it? Because there's like two pubs. There's a Spoons and then there's another one. No, yeah, it's not the Spoons. It's not the Spoons. It's the other one. It's the like. It definitely wasn't the Spoons because it had booths, and that the Spoons in Piccadilly doesn't have booths. I'm fairly confident. But we had a guy sit down like in the booth with us and just wouldn't leave us the fuck alone, and he reeked. But he was apparently he's like best mates with like one of the Gallagher brothers. So take that as you will. Okay, well I can't find anything in this room. One time I was walking home and guy did a fake lunge at me for no reason and walked away. I like Manchester. Manchester is in my good books a lot of the time. Doubt Liam is hanging out with you. Florbia claims Manchester because it's the closest nearby major city to him. You don't want to go back to work? Yeah, that's what I'm telling myself for tomorrow. I've actually ran out of ammo for my camera. How crazy is that? Just like WhatsApp your boss or whatever, and just tell them that, you know, you're watching something and you can't come back to work. Can we fake a kidnapping for both Casey and Florbia? I can't see what. Yeah, I can't see why not. Then we go Maid Cafe. Oh my god. Conan's idea of a night out in Manchester is my sort of thing. I don't think we're actually going to have enough ammo for this. It's a Nev Nation meetup tradition. Yo, when's the next one happening? We did it, everybody. You miss all your emotes? I need to finish coming up with more emotes. Okay, we got the box. I love how the ghosts just say generic things like die. Yeah, I never heard that one before. I mentioned this like maybe a couple streams ago, but like at this point, this girl cannot be scared. You know, she's. I think the game was scarier at the beginning, actually. I think the game's kind of lost a lot of its charm. Just a regular day for her now. You reckon she's a bit over it? Yeah, I mean, you would be, wouldn't you? I mean, I am. Don't rub it in, Wings, okay? Every time she goes through a door, I think she's got a bald spot. It's something about Night 3 that's making all these graphical errors keep happening. Scariest thing is still those math puzzles. Yeah. We're doing some scouting on the next game. Bye Casey, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for spending your break with me. I hope I've entertained you. Hop on Halo Reach. I love me a bit of Halo Reach, Wings. Maybe one day we can do a Halo Reach co-op stream. How cool would that be? Is there not a fast way we could go? No. We'll go this way. Firefight? Nah. The dust is back. The dust is back. Didn't I just get film? Why have I got no film? Florbia would say, "Do you like this game, Wings?" And Wings would say, "Yeah, it's alright, yeah." I feel like me and Wings probably have very similar like experience with video games. Or at least we like a lot of the same games, I would say. I feel like that's a that's a good statement to make. You completed the Halo Reach campaign in 3 hours and 45 minutes. Well, that's probably better than I could do. Why am I getting killed by dust? Wings, what is your favorite Halo game? Is it Halo 2? Or am I just generalizing there? Because my favorite Halo is Halo 2. Yeah. Me and Wings is like a mini Florbia. Oh, well, yeah, he did do reviews. I couldn't remember which one was his favorite. We want a Wings, like, AVGN style reviewing channel. The Harry Florbia and Wings podcast it would go crazy. We mentioned this we mentioned this a couple streams ago, playing this game. Wings is mini Florbia, but without the cool restaurant food picks. It's Pringles on its bed picks instead. Yeah. That's something you get when you're older. It's actually kind of sad that like the last part of my year I haven't been able to go anywhere like restaurant wise because I've been just like saving money. But that 2-week period in Japan is gonna go crazy. Florbia, have you heard Wings might be joining the Jamie Minecraft server? I don't. Does Jamie have a Minecraft server? I'm not, cause I aren't in it. Yeah, it doesn't help. Yeah, no, that is correct. It doesn't help. I have to pay for a new phone. The IP is his full name. Wait, is that real? Is the IP his full name? Oh, that's crazy. Getting doxed in an IP address is next level. Are those battles still going? You need to go have a word. Why are they going at this time? It's not even the turn of the hour. I'm gonna save. Oh my god! I've actually just looked at the time. That is crazy. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this cube in this box thing, see what happens, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Oh my god, Sophie's here. Now I feel like I'm gonna go for another half an hour. Hi, Sophie. I hope you've been well today. I saw what you were eating earlier. That looked very interesting, to say the least. Not my usual carbonara that I have. It looked worse than it tasted. I feel like that's a lot of things that you eat. Interesting is a nice way of putting it. You know, well, you can't judge. I think that what was it? That onion pie that you had the other day. I think that actually looked quite nice. I don't know if I'd eat it, but I think it looked nice. I think I just have a very accepting way of, like, thinking. There's 4 nights in this, apparently. Are we going to get another 2 streams out of this? I wouldn't say so. I think we'll do an extra long one on Thursday. I think that's what we'll probably do. The onion pie was really nice and quite easy to make too. Maybe one day I'll try something like that. Yeah, extra long Florbia stream on Thursday. Maybe we'll do 4:45 to 6, I'd say. Unless plans change. Unless I have to stay at work again for an extra fucking 2 hours. Wait, is the Game Awards this Thursday? Oh, no way, it's this Thursday. Oh, I thought it was the same night as the Nevis. Okay. Oh, I kind of want to actually stream that. Oh, well, we could stream that. All right, okay. We're going to change the plan. We're going to finish this game on Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we're going to finish this game, and then because no one's in, so I can make as much noise as I want on Thursday night. We're gonna do a Game Awards restream reaction stream. And maybe we do some predictions, and maybe I can give some subs or something. I feel like that's a good idea. Oh yeah, you got a free. I got a free house. I'll slide you the address, Conan. I think that was the end of night 3, by the way. That was a perfect timing. This sets it up. This sets it up amazingly. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Okay, we'll call it there. Ugh. Is Nevo streaming yet? Can we raid him? Is he streaming? Or is he not? He hasn't sacked it off again, has he? Let me get the music going 1 second. What's the ETA on the Nevo stream? He should be live soon. If you see me walking around in the background of that stream, just don't mind me, guys. You could like haunt me, that would be cool. What did he say? Let me have a look on Discord. Did he just say soon? Okay, we'll give him a couple minutes, and if it doesn't start streaming, I'm going to find somebody that's streaming. Oh, that's double sound. I'm gonna find someone that's streaming some random game. I'm sure he'll appreciate the raid. I wonder if there's anybody streaming Fatal Frame. Apparently, not even I'm streaming Fatal Frame. I'm the only one. Well, according to Twitch, I aren't. I wish there was just a way to filter it to like PlayStation 2. Florbia off the grid. Yeah, Twitch have very suddenly stopped recognizing me as one of their streamers. Anybody got any random game ideas I can put in the search bar? Sly Cooper. That's a good one. Why does Twitch not recognize any of these games? There is a VTuber currently playing Sly Cooper. I don't know if that's worth a potential situation. Happy Wheels? Is anyone streaming Happy Wheels? See, I don't want to step on Rizzo's turf. There is a guy playing Happy Wheels with 2 viewers, but it says 18 plus, so I don't really know what that means. Bro, don't rate a VTuber, I'll end up subbing. Never, I was having trouble starting stream. Okay, well this has officially become the official Never First waiting room. So hello all the Never First waiters. What's the most D-gen game out there that we can raid? VR chat is a fucking slippery slope. Nah, I don't raid a VTuber because it'll out me being subbed to them for like more than a year or something. I only have one active subscription, and that's to Nevo. I feel like back in the day, like I used to have a few, and I thought like, why are we doing this? I'm trying to look for some inspiration. I live off gift subs. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I got a gift sub to someone that I didn't even followed the other day. I only sub to people I actually watch, which isn't a lot. Oh, I'll say again, thank you, Sophie. I do appreciate it. Why is every person that I look at, every game I'm like trying to look for, none of them are English, and that is not a problem, but I want them to understand what we're doing. I get gifted for Ratback Trash every time I'm in there. You've got aura. That's what that is. Who knew that there were so many games in the world? Or maybe we can do classic Resident Evil 4.
Flash grenades, even though I don't want to do that. Not, that ain't like. There's treasure over there too.
I mean, at this point, we are just going to end up raiding fucking Nevo. What I need to do in the future is I need to like pre-scout some of these people out. This is so hard. Never moving like one of those sloths from Zootopia setting up his stream. What is the stream tonight? Is it Frazzles or is that tomorrow? I actually kind of low-key want some Frazzles now. That's tomorrow? Okay. Oh, he's just said, does anyone know how to launch games from good old games in windowed mode? Oh, you're missing the Frazzle stream? Oh my god, I wouldn't miss the Frazzle stream for anything in the world. Yeah, are you making it to the Florbia After Hours show when we're redoing the Game Awards? Yeah, we can't repurpose Nevo's ideas. We gotta be we gotta be original at least. We gotta do our own thing. I like frazzles, so it won't even be a challenge. I'll just be eating frazzles. You'll be here no matter what. Amazing. I was thinking, oh, maybe we can do a Silent Hill 2 streamer, but it's everybody playing the new Silent Hill 2 and not the original one. It's Casey's idea, and she's a fan of you. So, you know, Nevo's claimed it. He's claimed that one. Do 2 orange and Colgate challenge in the middle. Why don't I drink a whole bottle of whiskey in 30 seconds? That sounds like a fun challenge. You can do the milk and tea challenge. Maybe we'll bring back some like 2014 challenges and do like a cinnamon one. Or a Sprite and banana challenge. That would be fun. It's actually kind of low-key just relaxing just to sit here and actually just chat. Rather than playing anything. I can see why Nevo does it so much. Mannequin challenge stream. I had this like idea where when I go to Japan, like when I'm in Japan, obviously that's 2 weeks and like 4 streams. I won't be like doing anything. So I thought like there's a bit we could do like a chair, and then we could put like my face or something on the back of the chair, and then I'll have my brother play the game or whatever. To be fair, Nevo does it because he's bad at games. Yeah, I guess so. You probably would agree to that, actually. You could do Jelly Bean Roulette. Chubby Bunny Challenge. Oh my god, we just bring them all back. We'll bring all the classic challenges back. We could do like knock and run. Like an IRL knock and run stream. Tide Pod Challenge. I feel like that might be TOS. YouTube used to be so whimsical, now it's just win this game and I'll gift you a house. And now. Although, like, if Mr. B sent me an email and said, Florbia, can you be in my new challenge video? It would be difficult to say no. Like, you've got to do it just for the motive at the end of the day. Never got 7 thumbs down on his tech support request. What game is he trying to play? I don't even know what Good Old Games is. Some game you'll play for 5 minutes. Yeah, thanks Garfield. I assumed it was for old games. Oh wait, okay. I've got GOG on my computer, and I will be honest, I didn't even know that's what that stood for. Oh, I could actually maybe answer this question. I don't know if I'm logged in, and I don't know if I can be bothered. Oh, he's given up. Oh, he was going to play Theme Hospital. Theme Hospital is a shout, actually. Wait, is there not a version of Theme Hospital on Steam? The problem with old games is, like, a lot of the time they don't run, especially like Theme Hospital or like the old Roller Coaster Tycoons. If you're not using a source port, they don't run in like borderless windows. So they're a bit of a nightmare, like, to set up to record and stuff. By the way, Steam has just taken about 2 minutes solid to fucking open up on my computer. Okay, well I've typed in theme hospital and that's not what I wanted at all. Steam is actually such a cesspit of degenerate games. Okay. Alright, he's live. So, thanks everybody for joining me today. It's been a bit of a stressful one at the start, only because... Oh, double sound again. Only because I've had a bit of a shit day. But thanks for making me... thanks for cheering me up a little bit. Thanks, Conan. Love you too. Okay, everybody. I'll see you all later. Thank you.